okay, or is it too much noise? It's really hot, and I don't want to have to turn it off if I don't have to, but I will for y'all. Hey, Brian, how's it going? Hey, Arkman, Robert, right? How's it going? How's everybody doing today? As you can see, I'm flying solo because Wiley's not here. He got a call this morning and asked if he wanted to go to work today, and so he did. Can y'all hear me and see me okay? I don't see anybody chatting. Hey, Glenn, how's it going? Hey, Lori. Howdy again, Brian and Susan and Charlene. Can y'all see and hear me okay? I don't know how good my service is, and I have a fan down here blowing on me because it's really hot. Looking good, thanks. All right. All right. Hey, Larry, Marsha, howdy. So how's the weather where y'all are at today? It's hot, hot, hot here. I don't even know how hot it is, but it's hot. I know our heat index is well over 100 degrees. Hey, Sheila. Yep, Wiley's at work today. It's snowing. Haha, you lie. 90 and humid. Yes, it's very hot here. Looking and sounding good. Awesome. Thanks for letting me know, y'all, because all I can see is my phone, so I don't have it set up any special way. Missouri is hot. Arkansas is hot, too. I promise, it is hot here. So I'm actually, hey, Jody, how's it going? Heat of 100 degrees plus heat index. Dang, Jody. I'd figure that as far up north you are, you'd probably be a little bit cooler than us. Hey, Morton, how's it going? So, as y'all can see, it's just me. Wiley went to work today, so he's MIA, and I don't know when he's going to be getting home. Hey, Nubbin, how's it going? Hey, Drew. Hey, Rosie and Mike. So, Liz took all the kids swimming, so I am at home alone. I think I've been home alone maybe a handful of times in the last 15 years. Maybe a handful of times. Hey, Lindsay, how's it going? I can't wait for y'all to come check out our camp now that we got it all set up. We love you too, Drew. Hey, Kathleen. 92 with possible thunderstorms. Oh, well, maybe it'll help it cool down. How's the solar doing today? Redneck Rebuilds Wiley got it kind of hooked up yesterday. He used the solar panels that came with our all-power power bank that we've been using, which is awesome, by the way, guys. I am so glad they reached out to us. And this is not, I'm not trying to sell it to y'all, but I am saying that it is awesome. It came with a 600-watt solar panel. Wiley hooked that up, and he did what you said, Brian, and it's working really good. When I looked at it a second ago, it was at 100. It's really, really, like, improving our life a lot. Looks like you're staying cool with that fan going. Oh, yeah, I told her. I just copied and pasted your message and sent it to her. She got a whole bunch of stuff today that she's going to pick up when she gets home with the kids. I guess she's going with DD5 and Gary and Mary from Drunk to Gems. They're all going swimming. I figured, well, honestly, Wiley and I have been super, super duper busy this week, and I'm not feeling a whole lot like peopling, and I know that he's at work, and I figured that when he gets home, maybe we can have some time, just the two of us without all the kids around, and I'm going to make him dinner. It's not going to be like a super great dinner because my budget was $20, but it'll be delicious nonetheless. Hey, Kathy, how are you? When did you say you're having your procedure done or your surgery? Hey, Steve. I might have missed you when you come in. I was talking and not reading. So I don't have a whole lot to talk about today, guys. Well, other than our tarp, it's really, really, really awesome. It'd be so much hotter sitting right here, right now, if we didn't get our tarp up. If you guys hadn't heard, on our Wednesday live on our main channel at Our Mountain Home, we did get our camp set up better this week, and I have that video ready, and I'm probably going to put it out tomorrow or Sunday. Yeah, it is, Brian. And Wiley and I, we don't get that because the kids are here all the time. And Lily sleeps in our bedroom floor right now until we get her bedroom ready. And yeah, there's zero room for romance. The chat went away on me. Yeah, Charlene, I'm actually going to make... Wiley really, really, really loves cabbage. And, I mean, he could eat cabbage every single day if I'd make it. So I decided to pick up some sausage and some cabbage and a couple other things, and I'm going to make egg roll in a bowl. So instead of having to, like, roll them in the egg rolls and then fry them, we're just going to eat it in a bowl. And we've done it a lot of times before, and it's really good. Snuggle time. Jody, I think it's a little too hot to snuggle. Right now, well, I'll do the kind of snuggling where, like, we can hold hands or I'll touch you with my foot, but it's too hot. Feels like 100. How hot is it actually? That's funny, Susan. It's good, though. I forgot to get any of the little, like, wonton wraps. I mean, that wasn't really in the budget, so I decided I'm going to take some tortillas and turn them into strips and make tortilla strips to go in it instead of wonton strips, but I think it'll be good. Yes, it is easy and it's yummy. And then having the live stream, and then I don't know what time he's going to get home, so I didn't want to get something that was going to take a long time to cook. If I'd known this was coming, I would have, I could have made like fresh bread and, something a lot more special, but yeah. Thanks, Steve. Sounds like time to skinny dip in the river. I think there's too many people at the river. When I told Wiley that Liz was going to take the kids swimming, he was like, cool, maybe we can run around naked. And the kids are all like, Dang, Mike, you said nobody could see your posts on the last 2 live streams? I'm sorry to hear that. I have no idea why that would be. Jody, maybe those thunderstorms will help cool it off a little bit. Hey, Tamara, how's it going? Oh, your surgery is Monday. Okay, everybody pray for Katie. She is going in for, or not Katie. Her screen name is Katie, but her name is Kathy. If you're the praying type, say a prayer for her. Also, say a prayer for our friend Mama V over at Possum Homestead. She's been pretty sick lately. Oh, Judy, I'm so jealous. Hot today is 87, but Monday it'll be 68. Oh, my. I bet that's going to be awesome. That's going to feel like springtime again. So Wiley was supposed to be here to give me crap about the video that we made over the putting up the tarp. It put you in timeout. If we did, it didn't happen on purpose. Hey, Lone Cross, how's it going? Yeah, no kidding, Dory. I would kill for 68 degrees also. So Wiley was supposed to be here to give me crap about it because I missed the coolest part of putting this up when I was recording. So I've been trying to work really hard when I record stuff. I've been recording shorter clips so that it saves me time editing, because otherwise I could spend a day, 2, 3 days, a week editing a video, and that's just way too much. So when I talk to the pros, they're all like, you need to cut out all the fluffy stuff. So I'm trying to record less so that I have to edit less. And I missed a really, really cool thing that I wish I would have caught, but we put this big beam up here. It's actually, hey, Homesteading Outlaws, how y'all doing? I just ran into Jonathan and your mom at the store. Oh, 92 degrees in Hudson, Florida. Like I said, I don't know what the temp is here, but it's hot. So we used a tall pine tree as a beam to go across the roof up here. And the tractor wasn't quite tall enough to lift it all the way up. Michael had our green tractor, and he had a ratchet strap tied to it, and he was pulling on it slowly as Wiley was using the red tractor to push it up. And the red tractor wasn't quite, couldn't get it quite high enough. So Wiley used the grapple on the front of that tractor, and he went and he picked up a log, like a whole tree, and used it to push the beam up on top of the wood. It was crazy awesome, and I'm so sad that I missed it. When it gets really hot and I'm out there working, my brain kind of goes to crap when it gets super hot. So I miss things sometimes. And unfortunately, that was a really cool thing I missed. But I got the rest of it for the most part. And we're really excited to share it with y'all. 92 at 7:30 a.m. Your Friday morning fishing trip ended early. Oh man, I bet, because it was hot, huh? Bye, Charlene. I hope you enjoy your company. I hope you have a great weekend as well. What do y'all want to talk about? It's kind of hard doing a live stream alone. I know people do it all the time, but I'm not used to it. So give me something to talk about. Not political. Wiley would not be happy if I went down that rabbit trail. May need to make some fried chicken. Fried chicken's so good. I really like to make the garlic chicken that you can get at like the Chinese restaurants. You take the chicken and you cut it into small chunks, and then you kind of marinate it in the batter. And the batter is super garlicky batter, and you make kind of like a beer batter-ish, and then you just soak it in there overnight and you cook it the next day. It's so good. Thanks, Mac. I try really hard. Oh, Nubbin, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, your husband would eat cabbage or sauerkraut every day. Wiley would too. Wiley would too. And actually, it's not something I've eaten a lot throughout my life, so I'm just now getting, I've got a few really good recipes with cabbage, and we really just circulate those. I can't make fried chicken, never works. Man, I'll tell you guys, Hunter, he's almost 13. His birthday is next week, and, on the 11th, and he makes the best fried chicken I've ever had in my life. And that's his favorite thing to cook. And so when it's his dinner night to cook, he's making fried chicken. Hey, Liam, how's it going? I don't know what he puts in the flour, what seasoning he seasons it with, but it is so good. Oh, for the date night fund. Oh, nice. Thank you. Hey, Joe, how's it going? So, guys, Heavy Duty Life, his name is Joe, and he actually just bought property down the street from us. He's moving here from Florida. I'll take good fried chicken over a steak. Yeah, same. Hey, Scott. Howdy, howdy. So I don't know what's going on with me, but the last several months, beef really hurts my stomach. I mean, I really love beef, so I still eat it, but then I pay for it afterwards. So it's a good reason to not spend the expensive money on beef because it makes my tummy hurt anyway. He stole KFC's recipe. It's better than KFC. Yeah. It's important for me to teach my kids how to cook because they're going to grow up and, if there aren't grocery stores, they're going to need to know how to cook from scratch. And something else is Hunter is really, really, really getting into foraging, and he's got my foraging book every day looking through it. I'll read he's about to consume is actually what he thinks is. And he made a tea last night and called it a sleepy time tea and had some before he went to bed, and Lily had some, and I didn't drink any, but he's really interested in foraging. So I'm going to encourage him to start cooking with plants he finds growing around here. Yeah, Dory, same. Beef is so expensive. At first, you think date night, you think like a steak and a baked potato. And I was like, I have $20. I can't even buy the steak for $20. So, hey, Myra, how's it going? Sorry, Wiley's not here, y'all, to help entertain, but he had to work. Hey, Rachel, any idea on your move date yet? I saw that things are getting done over at your place here. Thanks, Susan. Y'all hear that rooster? He thinks he lives here. So the neighbors between us and Jeff, yeah. Lucilla, yeah. That's a lot of wine. So I only filled it up to I didn't fill it all the way up. I couldn't drink that much wine. If I wanted to, I'd be passed out when Wiley got here. Hopefully it does cool down for you, forgotten black sheep, yes. Kathy wants to know if anybody here has a kidney she can have. Oh, still have no idea. Dang it, Rachel. Thanks, Lone Cross. Can we donate money to you? I mean, if you want to, but I don't know why you would. I'm saying rooster becomes fried chicken. Just saying. Did y'all see the post Wiley posted? He took a picture of the roosters in the kitchen over here and said that I hadn't quite cooked them right. Well, no Pollux, but I'm guessing Wiley told you about getting offered that job, huh? I don't know what job you're talking about. The one he's at today? Rachel, I wouldn't blame you if you jumped in. Oh, hey, Wiley. Wiley's here, y'all. He has a crown next to his name. How did that happen? Oh, Katie, oh my goodness, thank you. You can call me Scotty. Okay, I will do my best to remember that. No, the one I was offered. Oh, Wiley, you didn't tell me about the job that Glenn was offered, or maybe you did and I just forgot. Yeah. Rose said, Wiley, hurry home. Jen wants some alone time. Yes, I do. Oops, what the heck? Oh, you're watching Us and Secondhand Lions? Awesome. Secondhand Lions is a really good movie. If anybody in here hasn't seen that movie, you should watch it because it's really, really good. It's kind of older. When did it come out? Like early 2000s, maybe? Mike, that's awesome. That's awesome. All my kids can sew. Emily's really good at sewing. She has a sewing machine, but since we've moved here, she sews a lot by hand because of the limited electricity. And I think we left her sewing machine in Oklahoma in our storage. Ray Jonesy says he misses you, Wiley. I think it's really, we think it's really important to teach our kids kind of the old ways, because we can't keep going at the rate we're going and not expect bad things to happen. So it's better to be prepared. I'd rather my kids know how to cook and clean, and although they're not the greatest cleaners, we're still working on that. And sew and, build stuff with your hands and things like that. Of course, we've got a long way to go until the kids are self-sufficient, but it's important for them to learn those kinds of things, because they're going to be a lot better set in life than if they, got a college degree at this point. Speaking from somebody who got a college degree and has never used it. And no, I'm not expecting you guys to pay for my student loans either. So, Glenn said, I can sew on a button. Amen, Rachel. Hey, Karen. Hey, Danimal, how's it going? It was first, but now you're last. Wiley, I don't know what to talk about now that you're not here. Am I supposed to be talking about something specific? Anybody got any questions for me? Yes, I saw that, Larry. Wiley gave me the information. I looked them up. I think it's a dad and his two sons, maybe. And they were in Harrison, Arkansas. Next stop is Flippin, Arkansas, but that's like 3 hours away from here. Oh, she said, no, I don't need one. Gonna lose one and wanted to know how life was with one kidney. Oh, hey, Alley Cat. How's it going, girl? I can do most of that except for cooking. My day was good. What composting toilet do y'all use? We have a Nature's Head composting toilet. But in our bathroom here, we put in an RV toilet, and it's plumbed to a septic system. I'm doing all right, Allie. Or Alyssa, I didn't see you at Walmart. I just saw your brother and your grandma. What's it like really living on raw land? Actually, I love it. I might not be saying that come winter, but I absolutely love it. I sit here and think that we are super lucky to be able to do what we're doing. Since we put this tarp up, and yesterday I cleaned up camp. You know how things just kind of pile up as they just kind of collect? Any flat surface just kind of collects things. I don't know if it's the same at your house, but that's how it happens here. If it's flat and you can set something on top of it, guaranteed somebody will pile stuff on it. And so I spent literally all day cleaning and organizing, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh, I can finally relax. So I was beat by the end of the day, though, yesterday. It was hot, and I didn't hardly stop, and I didn't even eat until dinner time. It was crazy. Oh, that's nice, Alyssa. Were you helping your parents do stuff around the house? We drove past your house the other day going to Jack Creek, and we saw that y'all have some of the OSB up on the outside. Danimal, I agree. Nature's Head is an expensive one, though. You could probably buy cheaper buying one of the ones that you like dump. I think we picked up one of those for like $100, and you just use it, and it's got like a small tank where you put fresh water to rinse out. Yeah, and Rachel, a 5-gallon bucket with a garbage bag. Yep, I've used a lot of those. Thank you. This is my favorite dress ever. It is so comfortable. And since I worked my tail off yesterday and Wiley's gone today, I decided to be comfortable because, yeah, I didn't have to work hard today. We've got crappy, literally, Glenn. That's how Wiley and I met, actually. Well, not how we met, but how we knew we were meant to be together. Oh, nice. Nice, Alyssa. Good job helping your parents. I started getting Michael to help me edit the other day, but it was a really complicated edit and he had enough, and I hope I didn't like scare him off from it, because if I could get one of the kids to take over the editing, man, that'd be so awesome. I probably did wear it. I love it. If it only had pockets, though, it would be like way better. Wiley said he had to make sure I'm not talking smack. Nah. No, you really come in to make sure I wasn't talking politics. You know I don't talk smack about you. That's Emily's job. Karen, do I ever make breakfast for supper? Sometimes, but I mean, usually we eat breakfast at breakfast, and so we don't really want the same thing for dinner. And Wiley and the kids like pancakes, but I'm not a fan. Well, it's nice that y'all share that, Alyssa, because I do 100% of the editing, and it's a lot. Mac, yeah, rooster for dinner. Wiley, she would not say anything bad. Not about Wiley. Moonlight breakfast every Monday night. Does that mean like breakfast for dinner every Monday night? Oop, the chat keeps going away on me. Hey, Ford dude, how's it going? Oh, y'all have been giving me good ideas for tonight. We told the kids they better honk before they walk down to camp. Mac, I wish I could do that. I mean, that's why I like doing our daily vlogs, is because I really don't edit them. Sometimes if we move around a lot, I'll have to like put clips together, but I don't have to edit a lot. But I think you guys are really gonna like this tent video. It's awesome. Oh, Ford dude, that's awesome. What you been getting done in Alabama? It's raining in Kentucky again. I kind of wish it was raining here. I kind of want to see how this tarp's going to hold up. Yeah, Mac, I have that same problem. It's something I think you just get better at as you do it more and more. Yeah. So I think editing something you just get better at. I know I've improved a lot since I first started, but now I've really got to get better at recording the important stuff and not recording everything, because I don't know. My attention span is pretty short. It's got to be, I can't sit there and look at the screen unless I'm really into what you're doing. So I like it to be like bam, 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 or I like to learn something, or I like it to be full of information. My sound is coming and going. Uh-oh. My phone is really hot. Oh, hey, That's not a bad idea, Larry. That's not a bad idea at all. That foam insulation, though, costs a lot. We used it in the bus, or in Emily and Hunter's floor, and that insulation's a lot. But I guess we bought, I think we got 2-inch, though. You're talking just 1/2 inch, so that might be less. Squirrel! Yeah, it happens. It's the blonde hair. Hey, Neil, how's it going? Dang it, the chat keeps like disappearing. I wonder if there's a setting that I can make it to where it doesn't go away. Kind of fuzzy on the TV, but clear on the phone. Well, lately we've been using Wiley's phone for live streams. Well, actually, we pretty much have always used Wiley's phone for live streams. It just seems to do better. Ah, Ford dude, yeah. You definitely want that extra structural integrity where the lifts are going to go. Judy, that's pretty much how we live. She said, your house doesn't have to be clean, but if it's picked up, it looks good. Yeah, it's very rarely clean. Now, usually it's just, we clean it, and then if you don't see it within 10 minutes, it's not clean anymore. Yes, Alley Cat, you really need to put bigger files on a computer, but website to send you that often has the dense foam insulation at a good cost. Hey, yeah, send us that, Danimals. Thanks, Forgotten Black Sheep. That's my thing too, and I get bored really fast. And so if you're doing the same thing over, I'd rather watch it in time lapse and get it really fast. So I don't like to sit there for 10 minutes and watch the same angle of you doing something unless it's going. I mean, I could watch 10 minutes if they build an entire house in that 10 minutes. But if you're, I don't know, I like the bam, 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 just keeps you entertained. You don't get bored. And that's what I like to watch. So that's how I like to edit. And sometimes it works out like that. Sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, can't watch 30 minutes of land clearing. I agree. Not unless it's like a really dramatic change, you know? Oh, the freight charge on 4x8 stuff is crazy, though. Clean house, what is that? Yeah. I figure I'll have a clean house when the kids move out. And when Wiley doesn't make messes anymore. Honestly, though, if Wiley making messes is the worst thing he ever does, I am thankful to have a good man, and I will happily clean up after him. Speaking of which, he might be coming right now. That kind of sounds like his truck. I'd be surprised if he got off this early. My chat's not moving. I don't know. Hey, Reverend Dream. How's it going? Wiley will always make a mess. Yes. As long as Wiley can get around and mess with things, he will make a mess. I promise. 30 minutes of time lapse? Yes. No, then you have grandkids there. That's very true. But the good thing is you can send grandkids home. Appalachian Bonnet, how are you? Wiley seems like the kind of dude that cleans up after himself. No, absolutely not. Yes, Wiley is working. He got a call this morning to haul dirt, and They're just moving it on site. There's a big property. I don't even know how big it is, but it's beautiful. We drove down there this afternoon to take him something, and he said they're digging a big old pond, and they're using the dirt from the pond to build a house pad. Nah, yeah. I mean, we could, or he might say hi to y'all. It's too hot to really have any fun, so. I'm just reading comments and watching this rooster in my kitchen. Let me turn this around so y'all can see him too. Hang on. Hi, buddy. He's standing there like a statue. Find a quiet creek, yeah. Yes, Jeff did. He texted me the other day and said he got fiber. I haven't watched him yet, or I haven't used it yet. I mean, hey Lila, how's it going? Yes, that rooster could be a full meal. Yes, especially for just Wiley and I. We'd eat good. So, our neighbors between Jeff and us, they went and bought chickens at the, I don't know, Tractor Supply or something probably. And they ended up getting way more roosters than they got hens. And they have 3 roosters that just come over to our house and decided that this is their home now. And they come over and eat the cat food. And the one I showed you, there's another one just like him over here. And they haven't gone home. The neighbor says, I took a picture of them and sent it to the neighbor. I said, y'all missing some roosters? And they said, nope, they're yours now. And they've decided not to leave. It's okay. I like chickens. Except he come in here while we weren't home and took a doo-doo on our rug, so I'm gonna have to clean that off. But it's an outdoor rug, so it should not be hard. Everybody's just saying hi to everybody. I guess that wasn't Wiley because I haven't seen him yet. I'm sure he would have been to camp already if that was him coming down the road. Yes, the only problem is the pooping in our camp. Yes. And so that's the first poop I've found so far. The rest of it's gravel, so whatever. Oops, I kicked the camera. Sorry, y'all. I feel like chicken tonight, yes. Yeah, the chickens wanted to help us get our homestead started. Bless their hearts, that's cute. So the only livestock we have right now is guineas. When we came, we started with 9, and then one night we were out late and we didn't get home in time to put them up before they had roosted, and the next day we were down to 3. So yeah, a chicken, a known fact, chicken can't walk across the surface meant for humans without pooping on it. Yes. Did I see the video you sent us on sexing chicks? No, I have not. You might have sent it to Wiley, and he didn't tell me about it. Chicken and dumplings, yum. Yeah, too bad they're not laying hens. I know, I'd make them a nesting box, and they could come over here and lay me some eggs. Do I know why the chicken crossed the road? To get to the other side? Oh, they only poop in my camp once and then their dinner. I'll tell you what, like, I like chicken skin, but next time I process a chicken, I'm probably just going to skin it like Liz and Micah do. Do get away from Sasquatch. Chicken and dumplings, yum. That's so good, but that's more of like a cold weather food, you know? Oh, it did go to Wiley. Well, he probably saw it then. Oh, thanks, Barb. Yeah, have y'all hit the thumbs up button? 166 people and 111 thumbs ups. Turkey tetrazzini. I think I've had chicken tetrazzini before. I have not found any comfrey yet. No. I need to grow some. I used to have seeds, and I ended up, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to dig some up from our old place and bring it, or if I should just get some seeds and plant it everywhere here. So you mentioned comfrey, and that made me think of mullein. Lately, we've been using mullein for a lot. So Hunter got a spider bite on the back of his leg, and then also Kingsley, Liz and Micah's son, had a spider bite too. And I treated Hunter's with a poultice. I used shredded potato and mullein and aloe vera. And in 2 days, it had pulled everything out of it, and it was healing. That stuff is amazing. Lily got a wasp sting on her forearm here the other day, and we put a poultice on it. And the next morning, she woke up, and it wasn't even swollen. But then we didn't put a poultice on it throughout the day, and it got big and swollen. So the next night we did, and it made the swelling go down a lot. Plant medicine is really amazing, guys. I'm not a doctor. This is a disclaimer. You know, you do your own research and all that great stuff. But using mullein externally has been very, very beneficial so far. 3rd-degree burns from getting pinned under my motorcycle. Oh, right. Right. The animals. Man, I'm sorry about that. Are you back to work yet? Everything taken care of at our old place? All I know is that the paperwork was served yesterday, and as far as I know, they are there. So we go to court on August 7th. So hopefully, I don't know, maybe by this time next month it'll be taken care of. Y'all will know, because we're going to have to go back to Oklahoma and do some work on our old place, and I really want to get it ready to sell, I think. Hey, Dee. Alley Cat, I agree. Michael's getting really good at making poultices. James Hall, yes, at this point they are squatters, yes. Man, I don't know why my chat's not moving. There we go. Only took 1 day off work. It happened on a Thursday night. I've been working ever since. The one on the back of my ankle makes it hard to walk, though. Oh, I bet it does. I hope you don't have a job where you're on your feet all day. Hey, Dot, how's it going? I can't believe I've got 170 people in here. Wiley's not here to help. Hey, Tony, how's it going? Oh, yeah, I think I remember you telling me that. Dang it. Danimal, I hope you can heal up quicker or sooner than later. I have heard that, Larry. I've heard that before about chicks, where if you hold a chick upside down, you can sex them because the rooster, I guess, will look down and the chicken will try to peck you or something. But I can never remember which is which. Thanks, Lila. Let me see who said that. Danimals. Yes. So she's my ex-husband's oldest daughter. And I was her mom for a long time. I considered her my own kid. And so I thought I'd help her out in a tough situation. And she wanted to, as they say, mess around and find out that I don't play. And they haven't paid rent since they moved in. So they got to go. Yes. So they were family turned squatters. And $400 a month is nothing, y'all. $400 a month. You can't find a place anywhere for $400 a month. Let alone something sitting on 6.5 acres with a private well, she had a heck of a deal and screwed it up. So now they got to go. Last time we were there, there was like trash everywhere. Like they'd let the dogs get into the trash and there was just trash everywhere. It's probably going to take us a couple of weeks to clean that place up. Ooh, Rachel, be safe. Can you give me that deal, James? You want to live in our tiny home in Oklahoma? Thanks, Sharon. Dang, Danimals, you pay $750 for your half rent? That's crazy. Oh, hey, James. Oh, Max said, I'm renting a room for $600. I would take that any day. Yeah, it's a tiny house. And, I mean, it's not the nicest place ever, but gosh. Waiting for approval for surgery. You got a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,700 square foot on 5 acres. Well, I mean, that's not bad, I guess. Dang, $1,100 for a studio apartment in Phoenix. That's crazy. Six acres of privacy. Heck yeah. Yeah, it is. And the house sits way, like, almost in the middle of the property. And so you can't see it from the road. It's very, very private. In fact, like Amazon drivers usually would say that they didn't feel comfortable coming down the driveway because they thought they were going to get deleted or something. For $700, that's a good price. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Oh, what, you have 20/20 shop and a 12x24 shed? I guess that might be worth it. I don't know. Is that just split between two of y'all, Danimal? 1 bedroom here in Georgia, where I am, is almost $2,000. That's so crazy. $500 a month for an efficiency. Dang. Oh my gosh, Lila, I don't even want to know. Well, I kind of do. Tell me. You're in New York, right? So what does a 1-bedroom apartment go for where you are? Judy, I love making salves and soaps too. I do too, Judy. I burnt myself really bad making soap. I don't know, it's probably been 1.5 years ago. And I've only made soap 1 time since then. It went really well, but it still makes me a little bit nervous. I was making a hot process soap and it boiled over and I ended up getting it on me and getting burned real bad. Yeah, James had to wait way too long for approval, yes. Oh, that's awesome, Danimal. That's the kind of place I like. 35 and up, holy cow. Right, Sharon, some people don't have do-right in them, yes. $400 a month is dirt cheap. If you have a rental house in my area in Georgia, it goes from anywhere from $1,200 to $2,400 a month. That's crazy. That's more than we make just for rent. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Tony. Yeah, I'm thinking right now that, we'll probably just, I don't know, never mind. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say something about what we're going to do and then people give us backlash about it or whatever. So, write a rental agreement to a couple of bikers and tell them to move in ASAP. I don't know any. Yes, that's how, with the boiling gravy or whatever, that's pretty much how it was with the soap. Because it doesn't come off, it just like sticks to you. Right, Ford dude. But after having this renter and them like screwing everything up and not paying and now having to go through the eviction process, I honestly don't know if I want this headache anymore. It's caused a lot of stress, and to the point where the doctor put me on blood pressure medicine because my blood pressure is too high. And it's just too much to deal with, and I really, really don't feel like it's worth it. I'd rather sell and get out of debt. We would like to pay off our place here in Arkansas, pay off our tractor. We only owe like, I don't know, $8,000 on our tractor. And then our couple credit cards that we have that we've had to rely on since we moved. And I want to get debt free, and I think that would be much better than having that monthly income. Renting a room in Boston, $1,500 a month in Nashville. Oh my goodness, D. Dot has a migraine, but she's blessed. Oh, hey, I'm back. Oh, hey, I'm back. Sorry, I don't know. I just got disconnected or something. So I'm sorry if I missed anything. Yeah. Debt free is definitely the way to go. Right, Danimals. I agree. Yeah, I must have hit the wrong button. Dang, Sharon has a 4-bedroom, 4-bath all to herself. Oh, because her husband passed in June. I bet that's hard, Sharon, living in a big old house all by yourself. Glenn said that he had a coworker that was a service manager in downtown Boston. They offered $25 oil changes. They had folks get their oil changed every day so they could leave their car there instead of having to pay for parking. Oh yeah, cheaper than parking garages. That's nuts. Oh, I kept receiving. Well, I think it's really important. Dot has a headache, Rachel. Tell Jen, tell those roosters to stop eating those mice that keep your internet working. Yeah, I need to stop touching the phone. Well, thanks for hanging out, even though you're cooking. I'll be cooking as soon as I'm done here. Four Winds Farmstead, howdy. Right, yeah, no one will screw you over like family. I'm into that. So I've always heard that, but I have a kind heart, and often I have my gut and my heart argue, one of them's like on my shoulder and the other one's over here, and they argue all the time about what I should do. And unfortunately, most of the time I listen to my heart when I should listen to my gut, and then I get screwed. Dang, Daniels, you lost 25 pounds in the last month. That's a lot in 1 month. So I was saying earlier that Wiley and I were debt-free shortly after we got together, and but then we bought our tractor, and then after that we bought the land here in Arkansas, and that's all of our debt pretty much. So it'd be really nice to get it all paid off and then not have to worry about those payments every month. We'd really like to get to a point where we have car insurance, cell phones, and like gas, and that's it. Dang, down to 190. I bet you look super skinny. Mm. 4-bedroom house, Los Angeles, 4,200. That's crazy. Is that like a nice house or is that in a bad neighborhood? Bye, Tamra. See you later. Thanks for stopping in. Not that it's really any of y'all's business, but you buy raw land, and yes, it's hard to live this way. It's not easy. But I mean, our payment was $352 a month until we bought the other place. Now it's $550. But $550 a month for over 10 acres, that's a heck of a lot cheaper than paying rent for a 2-bedroom house in a crappy neighborhood, you know? And we can live freely. We have privacy. Our kids are safe here. We can own animals if we want them. We can build whatever we want to build because we're outside of the city and don't have code and all of that. And I don't know, you couldn't pay me to live in the city. I feel really bad. Like, you know, there's a serious housing crisis these days because of the cost of living. Glenda, I bet I could. Yes, I could sew some pockets in this dress. Barb, yes, we homeschool. Mm-hmm. We had 2 race cars, dump trucks. Today was asked for his trucks. Oh, someone asked you for your husband's trucks? I bet that's, I can't imagine. I bet that's hard. Is that the wind? It might, well, if you're talking about this blowing, I have a fan sitting right here. We live in the country, 11 miles from the cities, right? Neil, we're not too far. We're 5 miles from Magazine and probably not much farther from Boonville. Yeah, it's nice not having codes to deal with, right? Hey, Estiwa, how are you? Yeah, Barb, with all the craziness going on in the schools and them trying to teach our kids to be something that they're not, I am not okay with that at all. Not in the slightest. And so I pulled our kids out of school in 2021 when I quit my job at the post office. And we've been homeschooling ever since. I need to find some, last year we did workbooks. I just bought them workbooks online for their grade, and I haven't bought those yet this year. But we're going to be focusing a lot on foraging and stuff. We usually teach reading, writing, and math, which are the basics, and then we teach cooking, which is also science. It can also be history. We go places and we visit historical sites and stuff like that. Right, and Homesteading Outlaws, they homeschool too. Your kids have always been homeschooled though, right? 20 miles from the biggest city. I wish we lived, I mean, Boonville and Magazine are small, so it's not like they're more towns than cities, you know? But, and I'm okay with that. We went to Oklahoma and the traffic, oh my gosh, and Oklahoma is no traffic compared to Southern California or like Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. It doesn't even compare at all. The buzzards are circling. Yeah, don't want them hearing that nonsense. And you can't avoid it. It's now they're, you know, painting road rainbows on the road and stuff. I mean, you can't avoid it. It's stupid. Unless you completely isolate and don't let them go anywhere or talk to anybody or see anything at Walmart or whatever, you can't get away from it. But we do our best by homeschooling and monitoring what they are taught at least. Larry, that junk food will definitely do it for you. Right, Ford dude. But technically, you don't have to. I mean, you wouldn't have to pay anything. You might pay your deposit to get into a house in California, and then you can legally squat there for a while. A little gas station and a tiny bitty post office. That's exactly what I want. Glenn said he grew up in the middle of nowhere. Now he can literally walk to Walmart. I grew up in the middle of nowhere, and then when I was in my early 20s, I lived in Fort Worth, and there was a Walmart 5 minutes in any direction. And in my early 20s, I thought it was fantastic. But now that I pay more attention to like what's going on in the world and the dangers, and like somebody had robbed the grocery store right down the street from where I shopped all the time when I lived in Fort Worth. Some guy went in there with a pew, and fortunately, one of the men who was shopping there also had one and took him out before he could do any major damage. But you know, Marlene, we have 4 kids. Well, technically, Michael is an adult now, but he learns different things. I'm not going to make him do a workbook. But yeah. Right, Mac. Right. Your post office is an old 2-room house? That is so awesome. I'd rather pay a $5,000 monthly mortgage in Georgia before you go to California. Amen to that. Yes, thank goodness for the Second Amendment. If we didn't have the Second Amendment, y'all, we would have no other rights. Because once they take that away, there's nothing stopping them from taking everything else. Judy, we are very creative. Wiley is probably the brains of the operation. And I just polish the turd and make it look good. So... But that makes us a great team because Wiley builds cool. I go ahead and call Wiley and figure out when he's going to be home so I can start dinner because I'm hungry. I bet he's hungry, and I'd like to have it ready for him when he gets here. With a nice cold glass of tea. Redneck Brian, don't even get me started on that. I could go on for days, and then I'd probably get canceled. So, but... I think you're going to come visit, maybe, and then we can talk all about it then off the air. But we love all of you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight, even though Wiley's not here. We love and appreciate you guys. Don't forget, we have our main channel at Our Mountain Home, where we go live Wednesdays at 4 p.m., and I will also, if you're interested, keep an eye out for this tent video. I'm going to post it tomorrow. So most likely it'll be on our main channel. I haven't decided yet, but it'll either be there or on this channel. Either way, we'll post a community tab and stuff and let y'all know, but keep an eye out for it. It's going to be awesome. All right. We love y'all.